What's up everyone, back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another beer from Brewery Ommegang, and they are out of Cooperstown, New York, and this is their All Hallows Treat, and this is a part of their OMG series, and this is the 2024 release. So they're calling this one an Imperial Chocolate Peanut Butter Stout that comes in at 7.6% alcohol by volume, 18 IBUs at the time of review. This can is approximately 4 months old, and it also has a best by date of March 14th of 2025. So it looks like they give about 9 months or so as far as freshness is concerned, and we should be more than good to go. So typically, most years, the day before I start my annual 10 Days of Pumpkin, where I review pumpkin beers for 10 straight days, I typically will review something that is seasonal-esque or maybe even like Halloween related, but not a pumpkin beer. This fits the bill. Why? They're probably going for some, based on the name, based on the artwork and everything, it seems like they're going for a chocolate peanut butter candy bar of some sort, like a Reese's or something. I don't know. But yeah, I've seen this one, over the past 2 or 3 years, just never grabbed it. I thought this year, it's go time. So on their website, they list the ingredients, but they don't say anything about actual peanut butter or chocolate. They do say chocolate malt. On here, it just says, they have tasting notes on the back. I have not read them. I started to read them. I was like, why am I reading them? We'll read them at the end. But yeah, it's basically an Imperial Stout, chocolate and peanut butter. Hopefully it's delicious. When it comes to chocolate peanut butter beers or like peanut butter beers in general, sometimes there's not enough peanut butter. Sometimes it's a little weird, a little different, but we'll see how this one is. I'm really looking forward to giving this one a go. I hope it's quite tasty. So we're going to pour it into the hashtag proper glassware and see what we got going on here. And I spilled it because I'm an idiot. I didn't spill it too bad though. Did I? I did not. I do have some paper towels. Shout out to Rainier Parade. Joe, you got to push down on it. I tried Rainier Parade. Some of the cans just suck, man. Some of the cans just suck. I've been doing pretty good lately with it, but some of the cans just suck. Anyway, we're going to throw it over here. And we are going to check this one out. So a 55 finger head because, I tried to pour it like a madman because it was spilling, as it does on my channel most of the time. But anyway, how does this one look? Well, in the hashtag proper glassware, I'd say it looks pretty good. It definitely looks like an Imperial Stout of some sort, I would say. If you want to see a better look, yeah, this is more of like that dark brown. Hold it up to the light. Yeah, it's a dark brown, has like a cola tinge to it. Dark brown, 2 fingers of this infinitely creamy, I'd say light brown to straight up brown colored head. Yeah, it looks really creamy. It's starting to fizz away probably from adjuncts, I'd imagine they're using in here. There has to be something in here. Maybe it's natural flavors, although I didn't see anything on there that said like ale with natural flavors or whatever, right? Let's see, does it say anything about that? Sometimes it'll say that, tucked away. No, it just says Imperial Chocolate Peanut Butter Stout, but it doesn't have, oh yeah, stout with natural flavors. Yeah, I figured as much. Do something like that. Again, see, now I'm just pouring it normally, right? And it's spilling. Man, I'm telling you that some of these cans, I don't know, I don't get it. I do not get it. Oh, I went a little rough there. Now that looks, now as far as a beer is concerned, that looks fucking gorgeous. That is a gorgeous looking beer. No doubt. Anyway, let's get a nose. Well, I got a 3-finger head here, so that doesn't help, but I'm getting big chocolate, and the chocolate has a Hershey's syrup vibe to it. Like, I've bought Hershey syrup occasionally over the past couple of years, and they have the dark chocolate version now, their special dark. I much prefer that one. I like dark chocolate more than regular. That's kind of what it smells like. It smells like the dark chocolate, Hershey's special dark chocolate syrup. So a little bit of like a roasted malt quality. I'm really not getting any peanut butter though. It's chocolate through and through. Yeah, sweet, dark chocolate with a little bit of roasted malt, maybe a touch of like a coffee roast. I hope there's more peanut butter in the actual taste. It smells pretty good, but it smells like, if I was doing this blind, I'd be like, yeah, this is a chocolate stout or chocolate Imperial Stout. There's a little bit of legs on the side of the glass, very minute though, so I wouldn't probably be concerned if I was doing this blind. But yeah, it smells good. It just doesn't smell like a chocolate peanut butter stout. It smells more like a chocolate stout. Let's get into it. Cheers, everyone. It's nice, but I'm still not getting a ton of peanut butter. Now, again, it's 4 months old. again, I say this about pumpkin beers a lot. Like, why are they releasing pumpkin beers in July and August when a lot of people don't drink them until typically September and October and November? Same thing can be said about this one. This one was canned back in the middle of June, probably released maybe, early to mid-July. I'm not saying I'm not a seasonal drinker, right? But like a themed beer like this, where you're clearly going for the fall season and around Halloween, the fact that this was released, 3 months prior, kind of crazy. Buying this is nice for 7.6. I would say it's more in that higher side of medium, lower side of full round, which is probably bigger than you'd anticipate for 7.6. You're just creeping in that Imperial range. A lot of people say 7.5. Some people say 8. Regardless, it's in that kind of realm of where it's borderline Imperial or just over Imperial. The mouthfeel is nice. While it's carbonated, it has like a moderate carbonation. It has a smooth, creamy sensation. I'll tell you right now, right off the rip, the body and mouthfeel are spectacular for this beer. Like, I really dig it. It's not overly carbonated, has a smooth creaminess to it. The body is thicker and more viscous than I anticipated. However, and there's always a however, I'm not getting any peanut butter. Maybe my palate's broken. I'm going to pour the rest of this in just to see. Maybe all the goodies are at the bottom. I don't know. Am I going to have to save it? Nope. I don't know. Maybe the goodies are at the bottom. Let me get in here one more time. Wow. Pouring the rest of that in actually made the mouthfeel even better. That's interesting. All right, so after, 4 sips or so, I'll say this. It's a nice beer. Like, if you just had me and said, here's an Imperial Stout or a chocolate Imperial Stout, I'd be like, wow, this is actually quite nice. I am not getting the peanut butter in this beer, which is very disappointing because that's what I want. It's called Imperial Chocolate Peanut Butter Stout. That's kind of what I want. Front to back, it's a very simplistic beer, but it's tasty. It's basically roasted malt with a hint of coffee roast, and then that special Hershey's special dark kind of like syrup vibe. So it's a little bit of a sweeter dark chocolate. I'm really getting nothing else. It hits me at the tip of the tongue, and it goes all the way through the palate, intertwining all those. So it's almost like a roasty, toasty kind of Hershey's syrup. It's not too sweet. Like, it's not cloying. It's not too sweet. It does lean a little bit sweet, like 60-40. There's a nice dryness on the back end, like a semi-dry finish, a mild bitterness. It's just, I'm really detecting no peanut butter. Not in the nose, not in the taste. Now it's a little bit of nuttiness. Hang on. Now, this is actually quite warmer, too. Like, I had this in my darker beer fridge, so this was like 54. Usually, when a beer opens up and warms up and kind of sits in the glass, you start getting more. Now, that's been the case here. I've been sitting here for 5-10 minutes, kind of open up. But I'm really not getting a ton of peanut butter. It may be a very slight, subtle hint of nuttiness on the finish. So this is one of those beers where I'm going to have to give it like 2 ratings because of what they say this beer is and what I'm actually getting. As a beer goes, as a beer, like, again, Imperial Chocolate Stout, Imperial Stout, just a darker beer of some sort, this is nice. I enjoy this. This is what I'm getting rated on tap. This is what I feel of the beer as a whole. I think this is a nice, solid Imperial Chocolate Stout. Nice flavors, very simplistic, fantastic body mouthfeel. So I'm going to give it All Hallows Treat, part of the OMG series, 2024 release. I'm going to give it a straight 4 out of 5. I think that's a fair score from what I'm drinking. However, if we're basing this off of what they're calling this beer, what I'm supposed to get out of it, this is like a 3.25 out of 5. I'm getting the chocolate, yes. I'm not getting the peanut butter. A very slight nuttiness in the nose and on the finish, but it doesn't resemble exact peanut butter, and it's so subtle that if I wasn't searching for it, I probably wouldn't pick up on it. So that's like the best I can do on this one. But a 4 out of 5, like, this is a good beer. I'd pick this one up if you like chocolate stouts, like Imperial Chocolate Stouts, yes. High Z alcohol quite well, 7.6, a little warming in my chest, nothing on the palate. Really nice from that aspect. Just, I'm not getting the peanut butter. Now let's read the spiel here on the back. It says, sweet and spooky like the perfect Halloween night. All Hallows Treat rekindles your favorite childhood holiday memories. Aromas and flavors of dark chocolate, for sure. Creamy peanut butter, definitely not. And a soft vanilla finish with a smooth body and medium mouthfeel. I'd say incredibly smooth body and more of like a medium full mouthfeel, or body, I should say. I would actually say more of like a medium full body and a smooth mouthfeel. It's a perfect throwback that brings you to your first bite of a chocolate peanut butter cup. It is not for me. So I think, again, to recap, good beer doesn't deliver on what it says for me personally. Now, if you've had this one before, post in the comment section. Let me know, what did you get out of this beer? Did you get a chocolate peanut butter? Maybe because of the age, it is 4 months old. Maybe it needs a little bit. Maybe I should have drank this 2 months ago. But it's a Halloween themed beer. I'm drinking it 4 months old because that's how old it is as I'm drinking around Halloween. I like the beer, just no peanut butter. Price point availability. Price point in my neck of the woods, like $16 a 4-pack, give or take a buck. You might see it for like, 14, 15 bucks. You might see it for 17, 18. It was around 16 bucks a 4-pack. I think I got it for just over $4 a can. That's fine. It's Imperial beer. Try and go for chocolate peanut butter. Not bad. Availability, it's Ommegang. You should see it if you see Ommegang stuff, but shout out to Chaz, who always, whenever I say that, Chaz always posts in the comment like, well, you can't just say if you should. Listen, Chaz, I know, buddy. I know. Settle down. It's all love, but it's all love. But what I'm saying is, if you get Ommegang, you should see this because this is one of their fall seasonals. Doesn't mean you're going to see it. Go to their website. Pretty sure they have a beer finder. I'm sure they get distro all over the place. Maybe you can even order beer from their website. So many avenues nowadays to grab beers from different breweries that if you really want this one, you want to seek it out, you can make it happen. That's the way I look at it. Here in the Western New York area, Buffalo, New York area, we've been getting Ommegang as far as I've been drinking craft beer, so we always see their stuff. I'm not surprised. Also, I see little sayings, grains, the zombies instead of saying brains. That's pretty funny. Empty kegs, RIP, expired beer. Talk about my can? It's not. Here for it. I thought I said here for the boobs. I'm always here for the boobs. No, it's here for the booze. And then so screamy. Just wish I had peanut butter, man. Anyway, if you've had this one before, please post in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about it. Again, disappointing from the aspect it isn't what they say it is, but I still enjoy it. And that happens from time to time. If you just said Imperial Chocolate Stout, I'd be like, yes. And I would probably give this higher than when I gave it a 4. I'd probably say Imperial Chocolate Stout is like a 4.25, 4.3. Personal preference, still a 4, but I just don't get any peanut butter. Kind of disappointing. So I'm really curious to hear what other people have to say. So please, if you watch this, you've had it, post in the comment section. That's why I love this channel. That's why I like being a beer tuber, back and forth. I want to hear other people's opinions. So I'm going to shut this one down. Unfortunately, this is the last non-pumpkin beer review for the next 10 days. But the 10 Days of Pumpkin start tomorrow, the 7th annual 10 Days of Pumpkin, and I'm pumped. So I'll see you back here tomorrow for the first pumpkin beer of the 10 Days of Pumpkin. Not the first pumpkin beer I've had. I've had one already, but whatever. I'm shutting this one down. Appreciate it. To the next one. Cheers.